Welcome viewers. This is the chapter about beta gamma function. This is the chapter about beta gamma function of this video. An integral of the form 0 to 1 x to the power m minus 1 1 minus x to the power n minus 1 dx, which is denoted by bm comma n. Okay, is called the first Euclidean integral or beta function, whereas m and n more than 0. And the gamma function of an integral of the form 0 to infinity e to the power minus x to the power n minus 1 dx is denoted by gamma n, is called the second Euclidean integral or gamma function. Okay, this is the two function, beta function or gamma function. Today this is a video, is lengthy video. I think this is the 14th problem we have to discuss here. Okay, we shall discuss it. Okay, now follow the problem and see. For question number 3, we have to show b m comma n is equal to b n comma m. From definition we can write b m comma n is equal to, this is the formula, we have to know that m minus 1 and 1 minus x to the power n minus 1 and dx. Okay, dx. Now let us assume this is as a y, 1 minus x is equal to y. So dx is equal to minus dy. Changing the limit, if we get 0, then the value of y here is 1. Okay, so if we put 1, then this is 0. So if replace here is x is 1 minus 1, 1 minus y to the power m minus 1, and this is y to the power n minus 1, and dx equal to minus dy. As this is minus, so limit of changes 0 to 1, that is y to the power n minus 1, and 1 minus y to the power m minus 1 dy. It can be written as that 0 to 1 x to the power n minus 1 and 1 minus x to the power m minus 1 and dx, and this is denoted by b, this is n. So if m or n, then we can write m comma m and n comma m. Okay, so it is proved here. Okay, clearly proved here. Okay, now for question number 4, you have to show the question number 4 here. Number 4, that is gamma n plus 1, and this is equal to, for definition of gamma, this is gamma n. So this is your function 0 to infinity and e to the power minus x and x to the power n plus 1 minus 1 and dx, and that is equal to 0 to infinity e to the power minus x to the power n dx. Okay, now use the integration by parts. So let us assume j without limit e to the power minus x to the power n and dx. Okay, and this is equal to x to the power m e to the power minus x dx. Differentiation of that is n into x to the power n minus 1. Integration of that is e to the power minus x and minus 1 and dx. And this is j is equal to, that is x to the power n minus e to the power minus x, and now minus minus plus, that is n x to the power n minus 1 e to the power minus x, and this is dx, minus minus plus here. Okay, if we put, let us assume this is an I, so I means we have to use the limit here. So this is minus x to the power n e to the power minus x to 0 to infinity that is n 0 to infinity x to the power n minus 1 e to the power minus x and dx. Okay, now this is 0 to infinity, so this formation is not not written as like that, so I is equal to, we have to write limit that is f sin tends to infinity. Okay, this is the most best procedure. Okay, now if we use this formula, minus limit that is tends to infinity, put the upper limit by e to the power minus 0 by and n into this is gamma n. See that if this is a big number, infinity, so 1 by the bigger number is 0. So minus minus plus. Okay, this thing is 0, minus minus plus, and this is 0 also. So only we get n into gamma n here. Okay, therefore gamma n plus 1 is equal to n into gamma n. Clearly we can write again n into n minus 1 gamma n minus 1. Again n into n minus 1, where n minus 2 into gamma n minus 2. So clearly we can write here n plus 1, that is n minus 1, n minus 2, dot dot dot. If we get ending term be 1, this is gamma 1 here. And what is the value of gamma 1? Okay, see, now we have to find the value of gamma 1 here, that is 0 to infinity. I think 0 to infinity here. So that's why this is e to the power minus x also, and x to the power 1 minus 1. If n there, then it will be the gamma n. If we put 1 here, that is 1 minus 1. Okay, and dx. So integrate these values. This is integral minus 1, and that is 0 to infinity. Okay, and that is equal to minus 1 by e to the power x and 0 to infinity. If we put the infinity of this x, then this is a big large number, so this is whole thing is 0. So again minus e to the power 0. So this is 1. We get 1. So gamma 1 means 1. So we can put here factorial in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, dot dot 2 gamma. Sorry, this is n. This is called the factorial in here. Okay, so therefore we can write here gamma n plus 1 is equal to n into gamma n, and this is factorial in here. Okay, this is proved. Okay, now note the points here. Beta n comma n is equal to gamma n by m plus n, and also gamma m into gamma 1 minus n is equal to pi by sin m pi. We will use this formula for this next two problem. See, here this is gamma half. So now gamma half from the second point, this is m and gamma 1 minus m, that is pi by sin m pi. Putting m equal to half, then gamma 1 minus half, this is pi by sin pi by 2, and this is pi. Therefore gamma half whole square is equal to pi. Therefore gamma half is equal to root pi. This is the answer for the fifth. And now for sixth here. So from the formula gamma n plus 1 is equal to n into gamma n here, okay? So now 7 by 2. We always express this in form of n plus 1, okay? Now let us assume here n plus 1 is equal to 7 by 2. So n is equal to 7 by 2 minus 1, that is 5 by 2. So then gamma 5 by 2 plus 1. So it can be break by gamma 5 by 2 and this is 5 by 2 here. Again let us assume as the m is equal to 1 plus m equal to 5 by 2. Same as m is equal to 3 by 2 here. So this formation can be expressed by 3 by 2 plus 1. So you can write like that 3 by 2 gamma 3 by 2 here. Again 3 by 2, that is p plus 1 is equal to 3 by 2. So p is equal to half. So this is 5 by 2, 3 by 2, half into gamma half. So this is 15 by 8 into this is root 5. Okay, this is your answer C. Now for question number 7. Now for question number 7, that is 1 by 3 and that is 2 by 3. And 1 by 3 and 2 by 3 can be written as 1 minus 1/3. See, from this point to here, m into gamma 1 minus m. So it can be written as sine pi by 3 here. So pi by 3 means that is 60. So root 3 by 2, that is 2 pi by root 3 here. Okay, rationalize this root 3. So 2 root 3 pi by 3 here. Okay, this is your answer. Okay, the 7 questions are solved. Now next question. 7 questions are solved here. So 7 points are solved there. Now next question, we want to do now question number 9 here. Okay, see, this is minus 1 to plus 1, 1 plus x whole to the power p and 1 minus x whole to the power q and dx. From the gamma function, see that the 0 to 1 and x to the power m minus 1 and this is 1 minus x to the power n minus 1. See here, this is 1 minus x to the power, okay, that is q dx. But here is 1 plus x, but there is x here. So right now, let us assume 1 plus x is equal to y. See, if we put 1, then y is 2. But upper limit from 0 to 2, this from 0 to 1, this is not possible. Okay, that's why we assume this as in y, this is 2y, not y, this is 2y. So now, this is value of x and this is y, and limit here is 1 and minus 1. If we put 1, then we got 2 to cancel, then 1. If we put minus 1, then we got 0. So formulation is that 0 to 1. So this is 0 to 1. So now this is 1 plus x, that is twice y to the power p, and here is 1 plus x. So 1 minus x, this is 1 minus x means that is twice y minus 1, and that is 2 minus twice y. Taken common 2 here, 1 minus y. So 2 into 1 minus y to the power q here, and this is q, okay, and derivative of that is dx is equal to 2 into dy, okay. So dx means 2 into dy. So 0 to 1, 2 to the power p and y to the power p, 2 to the power q and 1 minus y to the power q and 2 dy. So 2 to the power p plus q plus 1. Okay, now 0 to 1, y to the power p and 1 minus y to the power q and dy. So 2 to the power p plus q plus 1, and this is 0 to 1. From definition, p plus 1 minus 1. So 1 plus 1 minus y whole to the power q plus 1 minus 1 and dy. So now 2 to the power p plus q plus 1. So that is b p plus 1 comma q plus 1 here. Okay. Now this is the bmn. This is the bmn. We can write m plus n by m plus n. Okay. So 2 to the power p plus q plus 1, and that is bm comma n. That is the formula. This is p plus 1. This is p plus 1. This is q plus 1. This is q plus 1. And numerator denominator part is here. They both the sum here. Okay. P plus q plus 2. That is your answer. Okay. See, it is fruit. Okay. Very interesting question. See again clearly. Okay, I think all of you are better understood. Now question number, we have to follow the question number 10. Follow the question number 10. 0 to infinity. Sorry, this is not infinity, this is alpha. 0 to alpha. Oh no, this is 0 to infinity. This is infinity, not alpha. This is alpha. And this is x to the power 6. Okay. 0 to infinity, e to the power minus x square, x to the power alpha, and dx. So from definition, 0 to infinity, this is 0 to infinity, but e to the power x there. But here x square. So let us assume x square as a y. X square as a y. So dy is equal to twice x dx. So dy is equal to twice x dx. Now dx is equal to dy by 2x. X means root over y. So now substitute here. If 0, then y is 0 also. If infinity, then this also infinity. Okay. Now e to the power minus y here, and x is root over y. So y to the power alpha by 2. Okay. Now dx, that is dy by 2 into root y. So half 0 to infinity e to the power minus y, and y to the power alpha by 2 minus half, and this is dy. This is y to the power half and alpha by 2. Then indices here is alpha by 2 minus half. So half 0 to infinity e to the power minus y, and y to the power, this is, let us assume as a n minus 1. So n minus 1 is equal to alpha by 2 minus half. So n is equal to alpha by 2 minus half plus 1. So alpha by 2 plus half. Okay. N equal to alpha by 2 plus half means alpha plus 1 by 2, and this is minus 1. So this is the formula from definition. So this is gamma alpha plus 1 by 2 is your answer. See, question number 10 solved. Now we have followed the question number 11. This is the most interesting question for 11. See, to infinity e to the power minus x to the power 4 x square dx, 0 to infinity e to the power x to the power 4 dx. Okay. Now follow the definition, that is 0 to infinity e to the power minus x. But here is e to the power x square, e to the power minus x square. Okay. So let us assume as a y equal to x to the power 4. So dy is equal to 4 into x cube dx. So dx is equal to dy by 4 x cube. Okay. From x cube, x means y to the power 1 by 4. So dy by 4 into x cube, that is y to the power 3 by 4. Okay. Now see, this is 0 to infinity. If x is 0, 0, if y is infinity, x is infinity, then y is infinity also. So e to the power minus y. So x square. So x square, that is y to the power half. X is equal to y to the power 1 by 4. X square is equal to whole square, also that is 1 by 2 here. And dx, this is dx, this is dx, that is dy by 4 into y to the power 3 by 4. And now see here, again if it 0, then got 0 y. If x is infinity, then y is infinity also. So e to the power minus y, this is y, and dx means this, that is dy by 4y to the power 3 by 4. Now 0 to infinity, that is 1 by 4, that is 1 by 4 and 4, that is 16, 1 by 16, okay, e to the power minus y, and y to the power half minus 3 by 4, half minus 3 by 4 dy, into 0 to infinity e to the power minus y, and y to the power minus 3 by 4 and dy. See, again write here 1 by 16, 0 to infinity e to the power minus y, and y to the power, taken LCM 4, that is 2 by 4, that is minus 1 by 4 here, and that is dy, into 0 to infinity e to the power minus y, and y to the minus 3 by 4 and dy. So dv here is minus 1 by 4 and dv here is minus 3 by 4, but we can be accessed always n minus 1 pattern, okay. Now let us assume when n minus 1 is equal to minus 1 by 4, so n equal to 1 minus 1 by 4, that is 3 by 4 here. If p minus 1 is equal to minus 3 by 4, so p is equal to 1 minus 3 by 4, taken LCM 4, that is 1 by 4 here, okay. Now write here 1 by 16, and that is 0 to infinity e to the power minus y, so y to the power minus 1 by 4, that is 3 by 4 minus 1 dy, okay. Again 0 to infinity e to the power minus y, and y to the power minus 3 by 4, that is 1 by 4 minus 1, okay. That is formula. From definition, we write here gamma 3 by 4, and again this is gamma 1 by 4, okay. This can be expressed right here 1 by 4 and 1 minus 1 by 4, that's means 3 by 4 here, okay. That is pi by sine pi by 4 here, pi by, this is pi by 4, this is 1 by root 2, and that is equal to root 2 pi. Sorry, there is 1 by 16, okay. This number is missing here, so 1 by 16, okay. This is 1 by 16 here, okay, and this is by 16, okay. That is pi by 8 root 2, okay. This is the answer for question number 11, okay. See the solution, and this is a very important question for yours, okay. Now you have to follow the question number 12. Question number 12. This is 0 to 1 dx by 1 minus x to the power 6. So that is 1 by 16. For this gamma or beta function, so we follow the rules x to the power n minus 1 or 1 minus x to the power n minus 1. So let us assume 1 minus x to the power 6 is y. So differentiate. So 6 into x to the power 5, and that is y. So differentiate is dx, and that is dy. So now dx is equal to minus 1 by 6 dy by x to the power 5. So see, x to the power 6 is equal to 1 minus y, so x is equal to 1 minus y to the power 1 by 6. So that is 1 by 6 and dy, and this is y x to the power 5, x to the power 5, that is 1 minus y whole to the power 5 by 6 here, okay. So this is if here is x and y 0 or 1, so if x is 0, we put 0, then y, if 1 then 0. So this is 1 to 0 here, and dx, and this is to the be that is y to the power 1 by 6 here, 1 by, and dx means that is minus 1 by 6, and also dy by, that is 1 minus y to the power 5 by 6, okay. And now this is minus 1 by 6, and now plus, so it is changed to 0 to 1, that is 1 to 0 here. So now this is y to the power 1 minus 1 by 6 and 1 minus y whole to the power minus 1 by 6 here dy. Okay. And now from definition, that is m minus 1. So m minus 1 is equal to minus 1 by 6. So m equal to 1 minus 1 by 6, that is 5 by 6 here. So n minus 1 is equal to minus 5 by 6. So n equal to 1 minus 5 by 6, that is 1 by 6 here. Okay. From this 1 by 6, 0 to 1, that is y to the power, it can be expressed as like this is 5 by 6 minus 1, 5 by 6 minus 1. Again 1 minus 1 is minus 5 by 6, this is minus 5 by 6. We can write here 1 by 6 minus 1 and dy. This is 1 by 6 and this is the gamma function, that is, sorry, this is the beta function. This is the beta function, bm and m comma n. So you can write here bm, that is 5 by 6 comma 1 by 6 here, okay. That is 1 by 6. Formula here is 5 by 6 and 1 by 6, and their addition be m plus n, 5 by 6 and 1 by 6 here, okay. And this is 1 by 6, their addition is 1. So gamma 1 is 1, which I have proven the first question, okay. First or second question, something we have to see in there. Gamma 1 is here. Question number 4. Seeing that the gamma 1 is 1, okay. So now gamma 1 by 6 and gamma 5 by 6, that means 1 minus 1 by 6 here. 1 by 6, that is pi by sine pi by 6 here, okay. That is 1 by 6 and pi, so 30, sine 30, this is half. Half means 3, that is pi by 3 here. Okay, this is your answer. Pi by 6, yes, pi by 6, sine 30 half. Convert to, this is pi by 3, okay. This is the answer for question number 12. And now we follow the question number 8. Next question is here 8. Next question 8. That is n plus 1 by 2. This is n plus 1 by 2. Let us assume always like p plus 1 is equal to n 2n plus 1 by 2 here. So p is equal to 2n plus 1 by 2 minus 1. Take an LCM, 2n minus 1. Okay, this is 2n minus 1. So you can write here gamma 2n minus 1 by 2 plus 1. Okay, we can write 2n minus 1 by 2 and gamma 2n minus 1 by 2. Okay. Next, here let us assume this is a q plus 1 formation. So 2n minus 1 by 2 here. So q is equal to 2n minus 3 by 2 here. Okay. So 2n minus 1 by 2 gamma 2n minus 3 by 2 plus 1. So we can split like that, 2n minus 3 by 2 and gamma 2n minus 3 by 2. Clearly, the each and every factor to the numerator are odd. That is 2n is even, minus odd is an odd. So like that, we can split 2n minus 1, 2n minus 3, 2n minus 5, okay. So 5, 3, 1 by each and every under the over 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2, 2 and 2, and this is last of all is gamma half. And see, we have to introduce this is an odd each and every factor. So introduce in between them even number like that, okay. See, so 1 to 2n minus 1, they are the n factor of odd, okay, n factor of odd. They are the product of these two to the n factor, okay. So let's see here, this is 2 to the power n, we can write, and this is, now we have to write here, this is root pi, you know. Now introduce 2n minus 1, 2n minus 2, in between 2n minus 2, 2n minus 4, okay, 2n minus 3, okay. Now 6, 5, 4, sorry, yes, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 here, okay. And now also 2n minus 2 dot dot 4, 2 here, okay. Now this is the factorial 2n, and this is root pi, and this is here 2 to the power n, and this is the factor. Even factor is n. This is the even factor, number of factor is n here. So each and every factor we can take in 2. Then the number of 2 they are n. Okay, their product be 2 to the power n. Okay, this is 2 to the power n. So remaining all are n, n minus 1, n minus 2, like that. This is 2 or 1. Okay, this is factorial n. We can write. So factorial 2n and root pi. This is root pi by this is 2 to the power 2n. This is 2 to the power 10, okay, and this is factorial n. Now again factorial 2n, we can write gamma 2n plus 1 and root pi, okay, and this is 2 to the power 2n, and this is factorial means gamma n plus 1, and this is proved, okay, this is proved here. See, clearly see the solution. This is most interesting question. And now